is still more Poe to treat with Sam Hardy.
It's that time again. And I'm all out of the big long ones, so... I have two pieces this evening. The first is Ululu, and the second is one that you'll all know in the end. The skies, they were ashen and sober. The leaves, they were crisped and sere. The leaves, they were withering and sere. It was night in the lonesome October of my most immemorial year. It was hard by the dim lake of Auber in the misty mid-region of Weir. It was down by the dank tarn of Auber in the ghoul-haunted woodland of Weir. Here once, through an alley titanic, of Cyprus I roamed with my soul. Of Cyprus, with Psyche, my soul. These were the days when my heart was volcanic as the scoriac rivers that roll. As the lavas that restlessly roll their sulphurous currents down Yannick in the ultimate climes of the pole, that groan as they roll down Mount Yannick in the realms of the boreal pole. Our talk had been serious and sober, but our thoughts, they were palsied and sere. Our memories were treacherous and sere. For we knew not the month was October, and we marked not the night of the year. Night of all nights of the year. We noted not the dim lake of Auber, though once we had journeyed down here, remembered not the dank tarn of Auber, nor the ghoul-haunted woodland of Weir. And now, as the night was senescent, and the star dials pointed to morn, the star dials hinted at morn. At the end of our path, the crescent and nebulous luster was born, out of which a miraculous crescent arose with a duplicate horn, a star-gaze bediamonded crescent, distinct with its duplicate horn. And I said, she is warmer than Diane. She rolls through an ether of sighs. She revels in a region of sighs. She has seen that the tears are not dry on these cheeks where the worm never dies, and has come past the stars of the lion to point us the path to the skies, to the Lethean peace of the skies. Come up, in despite of the lion, to shine on us with her bright eyes. Come up through the lair of the lion with love in her luminous eyes. But Psyche, uplifting a finger, said, sadly the star I mistrust. Her pallor I strangely mistrust. Oh hasten, oh let us not linger, oh fly, let us fly, for we must. In terror she spoke, letting sink her wings till they trailed in the dust. In agony sobbed, letting sink her plumes till they trailed in the dust. Till they sorrowfully trailed in the dust. I replied, this is nothing but dreaming. Let us on by this terminus light. Let us bathe in this crystalline light. Its Sibyllic splendor is beaming with hope and in beauty tonight. See, it flickers up to the sky through the night. Oh, we may safely trust to its gleaming and be sure it will lead us aright. We may safely trust to a gleaming that cannot but guide us aright, since it flickers up to heaven through the night. Thus I pacified Psyche and kissed her, and tempted her out of her gloom, and conquered her scruples and gloom, and we passed to the end of the vista, but were stopped by the door of a tomb, by the door of a legended tomb. And I said, what is written, sweet sister, on the door of this legended tomb? She replied, Ululu. Ululu. 'tis the vault of thy lost will alone. Let my heart into ashen, sober, as the leaves that were crisped and seared, as the leaves that were withering and sere. And I cried, it was surely October on this very night of last year that I journeyed down here, that I brought a dread burden down here. On this night, of all nights in the year, what demon has tempted me here? Well, I know now this dim lake of Auber, this misty mid-region of Weir. Well, I know now this dank tarn of Auber and this ghoul-haunted woodland of Weir. Amid the lonesome latter years, an angel throng, bewinged, bedight in veils and drowned in tears, are gathered in the theater to see a play of hopes and fears, while the orchestra reads fitfully this music of the spheres. Mimes in the form of God on high, mutter and mumble low. Hither and thither fly, mere puppets they, who come and go at the bidding of vast, formless things that shift the scenery to and fro, flapping from out their condor wings invisible woe. This motley drama, oh be sure, it shall never be forgot, with its phantom ever chased by a crowd that sees it not, in a circle that ever returneth into the self-same spot, with much of madness, and more of sin, and horror, the soul of its plot. But see, amid the mimic rout, a crawling shape intrude. A blood-red thing that rises from out the scenic solitude. It rises. It rises! With mortal pangs, the minds become its food. The angels sob, and vermin fangs with human gore imbued. Out are the lights, out all, and on each quivering form, the curtain, a funeral pall, comes down with the rush of a storm, and the angels, all pallid and wan, uprising, unveiling, affirm that the play is the tragedy, man, and its hero, the conqueror